Hey people, Injured here, 3v3, Angstrom Heights, blue team. Sealos as a Techmarine starts off with a bolt gun, can support with structures and repair alongside SuperMegaUltraPanda is a brother captain, a durable hero, walking through objects cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and support fighting in melee. It's a pretty impressive Panda over there. Rounding off this team, Gunter the Kaiser as a Farseer, support hero fighting in melee with some powerful buffs and control. Looks like we have the Harley Quinn's elite scheme that's been recolored here. Red team is chaos all the way down. Two Plague champions. First up is Vel, rocking the Death Guard elite scheme recolored. And here is nucka4ya. These guys start with the damage of a time bolt gun. They can get melee weapons, some strong utility, and support can also repair. And rounding off the teams, Venjitron with a Chaos Lord, a durable and destructive hero, walking through objects cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and disruption, fighting in melee, of course. Got some CSM up for all of the Chaos Space Marine fellas. Double CSM, in fact, for nucka4ya. So Gunter does have some Howling Banshees in the mid. Killed a weak from the Chaos Lord, messing up some strike squad. Brother Captain got the decap, I think, and is now weighing into some melee. These guys both start with power melee weapons. More DPS for the Brother Captain, though, I believe, on these starting melee weapon. CSM do have some heavy cover from two angles. Now they're being pushed, though, by Sealos. What happened to nucka4ya? Oh, they're pushing the power. Southern natural power there. Sealos is going to get a flank on them. Heretics do not want to try and approach that. It's too many bolt guns for them. They're going to back off, maybe worship some Nurgle to help these guys out. There's the second CSM squad. The power was noded. Maybe Sealos was looking to see if it wasn't noded, and they could get a quick decap. Nurgle worship up towards the north. CSM run, they drop to model. Heretics down to 2 models, down to 1 model. Only the aspiring champion remains. I think they're going to be alright. And here's Venjitron with the assist. Farseer chasing off the Plague champion, and they can get onto the power here, maybe the blue team. We need to get through Venjitron's Chaos Space Marines first, but they massively outnumbered them. Yeah, Brother Captain just tied them up and they can bash. Meanwhile, Heretics of nucka4ya have found the power. They don't know what to do with it. Oh, there we go. They're going to attack the node. Well, their double CSM and Plague champion try to outshoot the tactical marines. They all had heavy cover, but some of those CSM models did not. Meanwhile, power bash is on. The strike squad getting some melee in. Nothing yet for the stormtroopers. And if I can select the strike squad, no, nothing for these fellas either. SuperMegaUltraPanda going into interceptors here. Chaos Lord comes in. Oh, they dropped a model really quickly there, the strike squad. It felt like. Eternal War in for those Chaos Space Marines up there for Vel. 20% more damage for melee and ranged attacks, and for these guys. So double CSM for both of those Chaos players. Nothing yet for Venjitron coming in. They did get an aspiring champion, and here they are getting Eternal War as well. Oh, CSM. CSM wiping for nucka4ya. Banshee's getting it done. With the aspect of strength, there's a turret up from the Plague champion. Might have been a gamble that's not going to pay off here, though. Scouts have gone around the firing arc. Now the Banshee's in melee as well. Plague champion moves up to repair. There we go. Took a while, but they are indeed repairing. But down goes the turret. That would have cost like 30 power. Mastercrafted bolt gun for the Techmarine here. Nice DPS boost and the high-powered shot, which is awesome. Instant suppression and a big chunk of damage. Heretics are strangely spread up, but now they've found the Brother Captain popping their We Are the Hammer to get some splash damage on the melee attack. Bits of damage resistance as well. Really good at cleaving through Heretics, it turns out. Meanwhile, Farseer, I guess, got a decap over here and went down. 364 VPs for the red team. They are behind, 130 or so. Chaos Lord thinking about attacking the strike squad and the interceptors, now backing off. Venjitron did get double CSM in the end. Really late double CSM here. Strange choice. Typically, if you're going to get double CSM, they come out quite quickly. Double Guardians with grenades, eyeing up those CSM. Chaos Lord needs to get in there and tie things up, as they are doing. Heretics giving chase. There's the Brother Captain O popping We Are the Hammer, and now they turn to fight. Doom Blast wasted from those Heretics for Vel. They tried to suppress the Strat squad, but they're all split up strangely. Grenade. I think those fellows are okay. And they're pushing the power again. And they get more bashing done. The Eldar here to help out. They've got some Rangers up. Not sure where those Howling Banshees are. They're coming out of base just now. No effort from the brother captain to get to the Farseer quickly. They want to try and stabilize a bit and fight, I guess. Eldar now using the mobility fleet of foot to split. Can turn and shoot the Chaos Lord now. But the captain's still here. Fighting some Chaos Space Marines. They ran before they perhaps dropped to model. There's some Nurgle worship. 499 to 326 players will be starting to think about their tier 2s now. Vel has some Raptors up. nucka4ya did replace those Chaos Space Marines, by the way. Howling Banshees running in. Rangers haven't seen a kinetic pulse yet. Maybe they've used it already. Banshees running a little bit early. Maybe the Guardians weren't in place. Farseer is still down. 2-1 for blue. They put good pressure through the mid here. With the Ordo Malleus leading the line and the Eldar playing good backup. Meanwhile, Techmarine has fallen over down here. Trying to bash the power. I wonder if they did bash it. All of these are damaged. Not sure if they've already gone down and been repurchased. We have some grenade launcher heretics. Pretty solid ranged option for your heretics, actually. Good disruption on the barrage and decent damage output. There's that Nurgle worship for Vel. There are the Raptors then. Here they are. Jump troops that suppress you with a kind of Slaneshi cacophony effect. When they jump, Farseer's back to her feet, comes down to revive the Techmarine. There we go. Can they both make it out? Looks like they can. And look at this, Sealos responding with a turret of their own. In a much better spot, I think. It's more difficult to get around this one. You can go around this way, which they may have to do now. Chaos Lord is here. Oh, did they just revive the Plague Champion? 481 to 298. But the captain does have Unending Purge. Helps them be even more difficult to deal with and get rid of. Banshees are a bit isolated here. Guardians coming in. Looking for grenades, I'm sure. This is the Chaos team trying to get around that turret now. Raptors could, of course, just jump it. Turrets can't shoot upon units in melee range. Turn and shoot those Banshees down there. There's the Raptor jump. There you see that cacophony suppressing those units. Going straight after the Rangers. Because they'd cost power to reinforce. The turret is down. But the captain coming in. Still level 1, but getting there. Towards level 2. Has to run though. 467 to 294. The VP lead continues to grow for the blue team. As tier 2s are coming in. Plasma cannon on the way for Sealos. Interceptors here with their Justicar leader. Gets a power weapon. There's their teleport. Found some Chaos Space Marines. And there's Malignant Blindness from Venjitron. Not sure what these heretics are doing. They should be getting into melee or worshipping or something. CSM in a bit of trouble there. But they are okay in the end. Still have plenty of stuff here, the Chaos team. Can they get onto the power? Where's that grenade barrage? Heretic fellas. Maybe they've used it already. Plasma cannon. Found some CSM all blobbed up over there. They're going to get another shot too. There's a grenade barrage. There's the plasma cannon coming in again. Don't think it killed anything though. Don't think it killed anything. I think these guys got... Yeah, they got aspiring champions up over there, those CSM. Vel, no aspiring champions. Venjitron has a Chaos Dreadnought. And they did lose some CSM in that fight, I think. Meanwhile, Guardians going for natural victory point of the red team. And they're grabbing some central points here, the Eldar, or at least trying to. But Venjitron, with Lightning Claws on the Chaos Lord, has grabbed the mid. You typically wouldn't see Lightning Claws purchased by itself like that. You'd see it with Harness of Rage and Dark Halo or Icon of Corn first. Turret again up for Sealos. And Plasma Cannon is a nasty combo. Suppressed so that the Plasma Cannon can more easily hit things. Here's that Dreadnought then with an auto cannon on it. Purifiers on the field for SuperMegaUltraPanda. And a bunch of stuff for the brother captain. Nemesis Force Sword for more DPS and improved We Are the Hammer, giving more speed and more damage resist. And Mantle of Terror for battle rights. Another Chaos Dreadnought in there though. Kicking off all over. Dark Creepers getting some good suppression on those CSM there. With their pinning fire, I think. There's the Battle Rights heal going in. Might be worth the Dreadnoughts just going on, both going on melee mode here. The Purifiers do have a heavy melee weapon on their Justicar. So they could threaten those Dreadnoughts. So they're going after the Chaos Lord. Chaos Lord doing some decent work, but can they get away? They killed a Purifier and soaked up a bunch of damage. That's decent work there. Some Pawn Worship, giving +2 speed to all of Venjitron's units. Dark Creepers doing some good DPS, but they have been overwhelmed. These Inquisitorial Stormtroopers need to be very careful. Looking for a grenade. That no-fuse impact grenade they have. Red team are going to take the mid, it looks like. What's this, though? We have a webway up in the northeast corner. Heretics going after the power. They don't know that webway's there. Now they might. They might have an inkling. Nope. They're just going to try and decap. These guys should have gone onto the power, I think. Look at that time they had. I think they could have done that. 459 to 278. 1-to-1 cap. There's still a turret here. Backed up by the Plasma Cannon. They're going to do a big flank again. Got some Mark of Tzeentch Chaos Space Marines for nucka4ya now. Huge damage potential against enemy Marines. Anything with heavy or super heavy infantry armor. Also pretty damn good against heroes. So all Marines and Terminators and stuff. Vindicare Assassin for SuperMegaUltraPanda. That'll help against those double Dreadnoughts. But they haven't done a huge amount else to counter those things. You see the Vindicare using turbo penetrator rounds that can damage vehicles there. Furious Intervention comes in. Now they can follow that up with an impact grenade maybe. Yes? No? Do not see one. Here come the Purifiers. That was banishment from the strike squad. And there's the impact grenade going in. Brother Captain goes down. And I guess that was the Purifier silence everything ability. Like wreathe themselves in fire and stuff now. Chaos Lord is level 2. Oh, they've gone for Demonic Visage. Not the accessory you'd expect with the Lightning Claws there. Dreadnought's in trouble. Stern Guard Veterans in play. They can switch to Vengeance rounds to damage vehicles, and there's that Vindicare, of course. I wonder, can it sneak a couple more shots in? Bashing Power is Sealos. Looks like the turret is down though. It is. Dreadnought's now getting repaired by Heretics. 1-to-1 cap. 397 to 278. There's all that Mark of Tzeentch bolt gun fire though. Kicking off towards the mid. Looks like Doom is up from a Doombringer. And Bright Lance getting shots on the other Dreadnought. Raptor's almost down. Are they going to make it? 40 hit points. Looks like they've made it. Banshees getting Dreadnoughted in the back. There's a Noxious Cloud pulled in by one of those plague champions, most likely Vel. Can control that cloud of nastiness and damage things over time. Chaos Lord gets in. Found the Bright Lance, which is it was forced into melee mode and started moving around. Good push by the red team here. Farseer knocked over by her own Reaper missile launch barrage thing. Also has Spirit Stones. Now she needs to run. Brother Captain down in the mid. Red team can cap the mid again. Dreadnought down there. Tier 3 for Sir Gunter. Sea loss already there. How did his power got bashed? Well done, nucka4ya. Plasma cannon. Hits the big old pillar there. And he killed the sergeant. Plasma cannon onto the heretics. Ouch, ouch, ouch. If they didn't retreat, I would have wiped them. Heretics without an aspiring champion always get decimated by a plasma cannon. It's kind of a classic thing. Chaos Dreadnought with Mark of Khorne now for Venjitron. Doesn't have any sorcerer support, of course. But that thing could get into trouble pretty quickly. Got the decap there. Took a bunch of damage doing it, but I think worth. Now goes for Armor of the Inferno. 378 to 278 on the VPs. Plague Champion having a go at the Howling Banshees. No war gear for this guy. Raptors jumping in. And there's some CSM there as well. And that was a demonic Fury strike. Sent that Banshee flying and super dead. Kicking off in the mid, is it? Doom up on the... No, that's marked target. From Signum Armor up on the Dreadnought. How does that stack with Doom then exactly? Plague Champion of nucka4ya. Fully kitted here. Plague Fist, Armor of Pestilence and Mucus Discharge. Built to cap points and be annoying, basically. Is that a, yeah, Venerable Dreadnought from Sealos. Unique to the Techmarine. 1750 hit points level 1. And can smack stuff pretty good. Can also charge, which is a big deal for a walker vehicle. Allows it to get out of trouble, maybe. Or, of course, get into trouble very quickly. Chaos Dreadnought with Mark of Khorne has found some Ordo Malleus fellas. Look at that splash damage. Hit every single model there, I think. 356 to 278 on the VPs. Now a Grey Knight Dreadnought on the way for SuperMegaUltraPanda. There's a tier 3s for the red team. SuperMegaUltraPanda still in tier 2. Dreadnoughts aren't cheap. The Venerable already has Dark Age of Technology up to 2050 hit points at level 1. Could do with a little bit of repairs here, Mr. Techmarine. There we go. Still the webway northeast. Mid is blue. Seems like everyone's waiting for something. Here's the Grey Knight Dreadnought. Goes for Plasma Cannon. It also has that twin-linked heavy bolter alongside the Plasma Cannon, which is quite a fun loadout, I think. Just full-on ranged weapons. Rangers, decapping red team's natural. Looks like they're going to be largely unopposed, actually. What's this? Venerables found some heretics. Plague Champion flees for their life. Marked target was on them. Oh, the thing we saw earlier was target acquired from the Vindicare Assassin, who's now dead. Ouch. Oh, there's Time Field as well. Slowing things down for plasma cannons to hit. Dreadnought is pushed way, way up. Banshee's coming in from the flank, which is their way. Double CSM needing to move, but they're caught in melee. I think having a Seer Council up, if Sir Gunter could get one, would be pretty amazing here, because there's quite a lot of melee stuff they could be supporting, just passively. And of course there's the Spirit Stones Farseer and Brother Captain with We Are the Hammer and stuff, and they've got Nemesis Demon Hammer now. And Battle Rights. Dreadnought gets away. Interceptor's still chasing here, which is weird. Have they been forgotten about? I think they were forgotten about. And they are downed 356 to 172. Kicking off towards the southwest. Autark dropping in. Immediately gets a fancy special attack. But she may immediately die if she's not careful. She did go down. Poor Autarks. Happens so often, it seems. They jump in all excitedly. Hit a few things. Jump around and die. Triple cap for the blue team. Down goes the Farseer. Dark Creepers there allowed to plant their feet and get some good DPS in. There's battle rats helping out some friendly rangers. Level 3 brother captain here. Blue team, sorry, red team getting their natural victory point back. Rangers wiped, I think. Rangers wiped. Battle rats didn't help them that much, I guess. Chosen Plague Marines on the field for Vel. Back at base healing up, unique to the Plague Champion. Blue team are a little bit depleted, but they have a huge VP lead. There's a 2-1. VP's nucka4ya, Venjitron saying. I have 2 here, says nucka4ya. But they're not. They still got 2 gens up. Did those gens just come in? Oh, they did. That's the cannon spooling up. Decent shot there between both of them. One of them was decent. Uh-oh. Strat squad. Oh, down. SuperMegaUltraPanda forgetting about the units. Or throwing them away or something. Here comes another Vindicare Assassin, and here come Meltagun Raptors. Dreadnought on Dreadnought action. That Venerable's quite low though. It is getting global repairs from the Techmarine, but the Markov Corn Dreadnought is vicious. Goes into Blood Rage mode, increasing damage resistance and speed, but you lose control of your vehicle. Down goes the Venerable. There is Stoicism. Gonna get 10 seconds of increased stats and constant inspiration for Stoicism there, and takes down the Chaos Dreadnought. 356 to 41. Oh, the Venerable didn't die. Oh, there we go. That seemed like a long 10 seconds. I thought maybe the blessing of the Omnisci heal had kept it alive there erroneously. Land Raider Redeemer on the way for Sealos. All they have though are tactical marines. Land Raider Phobos on the way for Venjitron. Big messy fights going on now. Bunch of VPs to make up for the red team, but they've done well. Taking out that much of Sealos' army. Down goes some CSM as I say that though. Those are Venjitrons, and I think they were fully upgraded. Chosen Plague Marines coming in. No levels on them yet though. Blue team taking mid back. Red team taking a natural back, and they took the enemy's natural here. What's this? Just some CSM capping. Tech Marines fallen over. Level 4. Chaos Terminators on the field now for Vel. Combi Bolters and Power Fists. Guardians aren't going to like it. Need to move away. Yeah, in this kind of situation, if you're capping the VP, you've got to queue up an order just to get back afterwards. With shift. Another Land Raider Phobos on the way for nucka4ya. There's going to be 2 of them in a second. I wonder if they can punch through that Land Raider Redeemer. Going to need a lot of support, I think. Some Corn Worship. Did we get any war gear for Vel? No. Level 5 Plague Champion with no war gear. And his Plague Bolt is not very good. It's not the killiest thing around, so he's done really well. Decent Grenade Barrage. Purifies getting purified, maybe. Only dropped 1 model though. They champion their levels to 8. Having a good game, nucka4ya. Here's the Land Raider Redeemer then. With Flamestorm Cannons, Twin Intersword Cannon and a Multi-Melter on top. Also allows you to reinforce and retreat back to it. The Phobos is up. Twin Las Cannons on the side sponsons. Dirge Caster goes in. These Terminators here. It is. Some Terminators with Sealos. The other Phobos going after the Grey Knight Dreadnought now. Down to 7 VPs, the red team. Need to get on that central VP there. There we go. Vel is on it. Phobos is pushing. Can they get the Grey Knight Dreadnought down? Maybe. Would need to expose itself a lot to get it. Looks like the Dreadnought survives for now. Doesn't want to turn around though. Get back there. 2-1 for red, but look at this. Sneaky Guardians going after their natural again. They need to keep something here. With 7 VPs, you need like 2 units here. Vel is responding to it, but he's a slow plague champion. Terminator trying to power fist the Phobos down, but that is double Markov Zinc CSM fully upgraded and both level 4, so huge amounts of damage to those Terminators. They got the decap, but they won't get the cap. Chosen Plague Marines getting some hits in. They have damage over time, power melee Nurgle knives. Cyclone missile launcher. Oh, but doesn't aim at the Land Raider. They're going to keep putting pressure on this power, give something for the blue team to have to deal with before getting mid. Here we go. Might need to run now though, because Purifiers are on them yet. They're going to have to retreat all the way back. Another Phobos in the mid getting some repairs. We have Venjitron's Shrine up there. That'll spawn Bloodletters and give a damage buff to their units. Meanwhile though, Eldar, I think doing the correct thing here, Sir Gunter, and trying to focus on this VP. There's touch of Nurgle though on the Chosen Plague Marines. So it's a big risk to try and attack those guys. We also have Nurgle's Rock creating Banshee zombies. Time field. Farseer all the while getting their cap going. They're still attacking the Chosen Plague Marines even though touch of Nurgle is on them. And there's a nuke. Imperial Abyss just trying to stop that cap. Yeah, look, Banshee's getting wrecked by touch of Nurgle explosions. I don't know why they continue to go after them. Banshees are wiped now. 310 to 7. The nuke stopped the cap, that's for sure. Farseer did not survive. The double Dark Creepers did, and here comes a Fire Prism. Of course, we saw those Banshees go down. Kicking off in the mid. Oh! The Phobos is down. We have a Conversion Beamer up. Some Nurgle Worship back there. Battle Rites going in. Blue team trying to get that central VP back. Techmarine's going to fall over. He's not careful. Down he goes. Terminator's getting shredded on the VP. They're absolutely decimated. They've made it out. But the captain tried to get revived, but couldn't get it done. This Phobos is being repaired. 304 to 7 on the VPs. Level 9 Plague Champion for nucka4ya. That Grey Knight Dreadnought still going too. Just hit level 3. Grey Knight Terminator's on the way now for SuperMegaUltraPanda. Level 2 Chosen Plague Marines. So Gunter, without the Farseer, it's much more difficult for them to go after that VP, I think. Because they don't have that Spirit Stone's heal. Banshees were also really useful because they could run in on and tie things up. Maybe take the attention away from the capping unit, you know? 1-to-1 cap. Red team clinging on to their VPs. This Phobos is very low. And there's a third Phobos now. This time Vel has it. Nuke dropped in from one of the Plague Champions. Ouch, 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 ouch. Looks like they had some zombies in there too. Because of Chosen Plague Marines, I guess, who have now run. Orbital thrown in the mid. Gonna stop the cap. Probably. Just in time goes off to stop the cap. Down goes the Grey Knight Dreadnought. Some power fisting Chaos Terminators in there. Oh, now getting silenced. They can't teleport out. Silenced by the Purifiers. With that Holy Flame thing I forget the name of. Terminator's white. I think. Oh no, they got a white. Look at that. Reverse Curse of Indrid strikes again. Yeah, Space Marines grabbing the VP. 2-to-1 again for red. Blue team need to switch this up, I think, and go after that natural again. They are going to get the Phobos. Phobos down. That was Vel's. nucka4ya is still up, and they got a Chaos Predator on the way. Red team have big armies. Venjitron now with double Bloodletters. Don't think we've seen him in action yet. Oh, they've got some XP. must have done something. Grey Knight Terminators are in with the Labidamonica. We have that Incinerate to disable units and do some damage over time. Chaos Lord and Heretics looking after the VP. Here comes the Farseer. She's going to have a nasty surprise. Level 8. But she can't fight a level 5 Lightning Claw Chaos Lord, I don't think. Land Raider Phobos getting some repairs. Bloodletters are persuaded to leave, but they're keeping pressure on and keeping the blue team away from the VP here. What's the Farseer up to? She's getting a decap. Time Field, of course. Time Field lasts long enough to get a decap, and there's some friendly fire from the Chaos Lord. Doesn't give me a time here, but it's long enough to get a decap, I guess. Blue team are looking quite depleted. Dark Creepers trading with Marco Zinc CSM. Dark Creepers are heavy infantry, so Marco Zinc CSM do well against them, but of course the opposite is also true. 2, 5, 6 to 7. Still the 2-1 for red. Can they hold on? I think they mentioned nukes in the chat. SuperMegaUltraPanda can drop another. So Gunter can almost use one. And they might need some good nukes here, the blue team. They can't make their way in there yet. They need to... Oh, the Farseer is here. I think she needs to keep doing that decapping trick of hers with the time field on the other VP. She can. Fire Prism on the way for Gunter. I'm pretty sure they've had one already. And it's gone down. Would be helpful to disrupt these CSM. Bloodletters. Teleporting in. And then having second thoughts about it. Okay, a bunch of Eldar just emerged in the northeast, I think. Oh, but they're moving backwards. Oh, because of this. Killed a weak Chaos Lord. Going after the Farseer. Here comes a bunch of ranged DPS. They didn't want to use this webway and give away its position, most likely. Farseer just leading the Chaos Lord around with fleet active. But look at him charging. Gonna have to run. Does the Farseer run back for health now, or do they go straight over to the other natural victory point? Kicking off in the mid, is it? Not really. A bunch of red team stuff kind of hanging around. We have a Nurgle tank, Mark of Nurgle Chaos Predator 4, nucka4ya. Grey Knight Terminators who have splash damage power melee. Can't really do that much against vehicles, but they teleported after it. You've always got a chance when you have a Land Raider Redeemer, I think. 182 to 7 on the VPs. Venjitron is defending the VP quite hard here. In fact, is this their entire army? Yeah, pretty much their entire army here aside from the Chaos Lord. Double Reaper Barrage takes out the Shrine. Double Bloodletters getting in though, and they will tear apart Reapers so quickly. Here comes the Farseer. Doesn't have the energy to pop her spiritual rights there. Might have been able to stay and play a little bit longer if they did. Those guys should go straight to the other VP. Here comes an Eldritch Storm. And an Orbital. Phobos shut down by it. Down goes a tank. And there's a Orbital Beam on the Phobos as well. So it may go down here. Yeah, big beam on it. There's a huge amount of damage when it explodes. 147 to 7. I mean, that was some good work. Let's see if they can push on the VP off this though. Paladins on the field now for SuperMegaUltraPanda. Those guys unique to the brother captain. Doesn't want to lose them there. They still have 3 models. Doing huge amounts of work. Bloodletters are phasing out though. And that Shrine, they need to take that Shrine out because that stuff is reinforcing off that. There we go. Shrine is down. Fire Prism sniped it. Look at the damage those paladins are taking. Are they able to get away? I don't think they are. I think they used their teleport already. I think they're going to go down. They do go down. Fierce fighting in the mid. 1-2-5 to 7. Reaper Barrage coming in. Well timed there on those double CSM. There's that battle rights from the brother captain. Purifies level 4 going in on Chaos Terminators. There's doubled Fire Prisms getting shots. Another Orbital. And look at this. Can it wipe them? Ah, not quite. They're probably level 4. Yeah. So close to wiping both of those CSM. We've got one of them. But it's the game. It was a double cap at the end by blue team. They got it done. Look at this from Panda. Granite Terminator's getting a decap over here. Awesome push with those nukes. Awesome stuff. Level 7 Techmarine only had their land raider at the end. They committed everything to that last push. Level 9 Brother Captain was a powerhouse. Level 10 Farseer also super effective. The Plague Champions were 8 and 10. And that Chaos Lord level 6 with those double bloodletters at the end. Blue team pulled it out. I thought they'd left it a bit too late. But they were able to push with some good nukes and some good, you know, choosing of targets. Battle right support as well, and the Farseer with the Spirit Stones kept them going. I thought maybe when the Paladins fell it was all over, but this was the did it over here. It was decap. And there you have it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.